The Karnataka government has squarely blamed the Royal Challengers Bengaluru for the tragic stampede that unfolded during their IPL victory parade last month, an event that left 11 people dead and over 50 injured. The Karnataka government is now set to file criminal cases against RCB and the state cricket body KSCA based on the Michael D. Quina report. The move comes after, of course, a report by D. Quina, who exposed serious lapses in the IPL victory parade planning. In a report submitted to the Karnataka High Court, the government revealed that RCB organized the parade on 4th of June without obtaining prior police permission. RCB says the report only informed the police on 3rd of June about a possible parade, but did not formally apply for permission, submit crowd estimates or outline a traffic or emergency plan. That lack of basic information led the Kabban Park police to deny permission. Yet, the franchisee went ahead with social media posts the next morning, one also featuring a star cricketer Virat Kohli at 8:55 a.m. urging fans to gather for the parade. By midday, lakhs had swarmed Bengaluru's central streets, unaware of any access restrictions. It was only by 3:14 p.m., after chaos had already erupted, that RCB mentioned the need for free passes, adding to the confusion. According to the government, organizers failed to coordinate with civic authorities, made no medical arrangements and did not even pay the mandatory bandobast charges. What was the result? Mismanagement, stampede, and several lives lost. The High Court, which had to intervene to make the report public, is now examining whether RCB and its event partners violated the law and why officials failed to act in time. FIRs have been registered against RCB, KSCA and DNA networks. A retired judge is, of course, probing all the lapses, but the central question remains: how did RCB call for a celebration unilaterally, bypassing every rule in the book? That's one question which has been obsessing a lot of people, celebrity status notwithstanding, and I'm talking about RCB only. Satya Prakash has joined us. He's spokesperson for the KPCC, and KM Ashok Gowda, who's spokesperson for the BJP in Karnataka. Thank you, gentlemen, both of you. You know, Satya, I will start this conversation by saying, what gave RCB so much of an extra judicial right and privilege, sir? I know that they have got celebrity status. They run a franchisee, much like other franchisees. And cricket is a religion in this country. I know that RCB had a win. But RCB as an organization, today, because you are also, the government is also going to file charges based on the D. Quina report, I want to ask you, who are this RCB? And then DNA network, who are all these people? What, when the police said we cannot do bandobast at such a short notice, they still go ahead, they still put, social media posts. What is with this arrogance?
Good evening, Sudhaji.
Good evening.
My stand has been vindicated. Always in your show, I have always stick to one point, that RCB has not seeked permission for their KSCA event. And my stand is vindicated today and truth has prevailed. RCB and KSCA have acted as extrajudicially entities. They feel that they are separate. Cricket is very, very godly in this nation, but that doesn't mean KSCA, RCB and the stars are above the law of the land. Every guy, whoever has a private or a public function, has to seek public police permission. And that police permission normally should be seeked 3 or 4 days in advance. Justice Kuno's report is very clear. The Kabban Park police station police inspector has clearly said, he has denied permission to hold the event in KSCA. But you all might ask us, when the permission was denied, why was police sent to that KSCA? Please understand, the capacity of KSCA is just 35,000. And number of people, according to intelligence reports, the number of people who came to KSCA is somewhere to the tune of 3.5 to 4 lakhs. The metro ridership, which was normally 6 lakhs on that day, clocked 9.66 lakhs just on metro alone. That means 3.6 lakh commuters came via metro and got down at Kabban Park metro station. Imagine other modes of transport.
Yeah, I'm asking you therefore, sir, that what gives them so much of arrogance? What gives them so much of privilege? I want to ask, I cannot in this country act of my own volition. A biggest star, we know one star who came to a cinema theatre, deaths happened, he was also asked questions. No one is above the law. Why is it? I think it's overall dereliction of duty. It is confusion galore. Somewhere it was all lost in translation and people lost their lives. It is your government. It is not some banana republic that we live in. Ashok Gowda, please come in here, sir.
See, let us understand, Sudhaji, what happened is, when Sidramaya tweeted at 10:15 a.m. in the morning of 4th June 2025, what did he mean? Did he mean that, like, there is no event which is happening? Or did Sidramaya was not aware that RCB has already conducted the event? Okay, forget that. Now, at 11 a.m., Satyavati, who was a DPRA secretary, she came on the media and said that these are the three events which are happening. One is in front of Vidhan Sauda and one is inside the Chinnaswamy Stadium, and there is a parade between the Chinnaswamy Vidhan Sauda to Chinnaswamy Stadium. This is Satyavati said it in the media at 11 a.m. So, and when these two people were saying, what was the government doing? And now, third part is, as well, Chief Secretary, Karnataka government, almost at 11:45 a.m. or 12 p.m. she came and she also appeared on the media and said that we are going to conduct the event and this will be the format of the event. And in fact, Satyavati was also right next to her. Now, when these two officials are stating that there is an event which is Vidhan Sauda, Chinnaswamy Stadium and parade between these two places, all apart. Now, there is a third part to it. At 9 a.m., there is a DCP Vidhana Sauda writes to Satyavati saying that the number of the people yesterday night, that is on the 3rd June, what happened is there is a huge celebrations which were happening. By seeing all those gatherings and the number of people who are, as per the information, number of people who are going to come will be in lakhs, and police do not have facility to organize such kind of an event with this short notice. That's what DCP had written to Satyavati at 9 a.m. And with all these things apart, at 3:12 p.m., when Sidramaya was having masala dosa in Hotel Janardhan with his grandson Zamir Ahmad and Govind Raju, in fact, one police official goes to him and says that on the table that, sir, lakhs of people have gathered in front of Chinnaswamy Stadium and there is a chances of stampede or there is a stampede which is happening. So let us be very cautious and let us call off this event. In fact, on record, I'm saying this, Sidramaya to that official said that whoever had taken the flag in his hand and roaming around the city from morning, let him face the music and I will not do anything. That is what Sidramaya said. And when all this event happened, when the lives are lost, now KPCC and Sidramaya says, this is Dikuna's report says that we are not responsible, only RCB is responsible.
But why are you not? No, Mr. Ashok Gowda, you really presented the case very well. I must congratulate you because you gave a chronology of events. But I am very surprised. How come you have completely, edited out what RCB tweeted at around 3 and at around 5? Come one, come all, free passes.
Where is the permission?
When they forget Satya permission, when they said free passes,
Where is the permission letter?
Free passes, Mr. Gowda, people rushed. Already there was a crowd. And Vidhana Sauda, let me tell you, is nothing happened in Vidhana Sauda. It is only in Chinnaswamy where the chaos actually unfolded. Vidhana Sauda, there was police bandobast, sir. I am not letting the government off the hook, Ashok. I am not. Please. Ultimately, the buck stops with the government of Karnataka and with the Siddaramaiah government. There are no two ways about it. No two ways about it. But to say, very serious allegation, Ashok, you are making, where you say, he said, those who are roaming around with flag, it's not my responsibility. Satya, go on, Ashok.
See, let me tell you, Sudhaji, what happened is Vidhan Sauda also was having an incident. Lot
He
of
was
people
sitting
had
next to
claimed on the
Siddaramaia's
Atara
table in
Kacheri, that is High
Janardhan
Court
Hotel.
of Karnataka, and they were trying to watch the show which was happening. When Siddaramaia's grandson was on the dais, Shalini Rajini's daughter was on the dais, Zamir Ahmed's son was on the dais, and Bhairati Suresh's
All right.
children were on the dais. DK Shukumar's kith and kins were on the dais, where common people had claimed the Atara Kacheri, that is High Court of Karnataka, and trying to watch. Imagine that if at all some incident could have happened on the Atara Kacheri, what could have happened?
All right.
Judiciary
Okay. Satya.
sits there. Chief Justice of Karnataka sits there.
I agree, but it didn't happen, thank God. But let's focus on this.
I don't know.
You know, Satya, go ahead, Satya. The thing, go ahead.
Okay, see, my friend is speaking as if he was sitting in the beside table at Janardhan Hotel when Mr. Siddaramaiah was eating the dosa. Don't do this whataboutery. You are speaking in a national channel. You should have some facts. Sitting in Janardhan Hotel, he was eating dosa, he said all this. Do you have proof? Can you play that audio? You don't have. BJP is always hell-bent on doing whataboutery. The permission to hold the function in Vidhan Sabha was given. Mr. Siddaramaiah tweeted people to come for this. The permission for KSCA event was not given by the government. Very clear.
Then how did they do it? Okay, I agree, Satya, absolutely 200% I agree with you. Then why did they organize the function in Chinnaswamy Stadium? Please answer.
Exactly.
What kind of a government
That is
is this?
I
Tomorrow, I've said this before, when a singer came and started singing on the streets, what did the police do? The police took off all the plugs and say, you're not allowed to do this, go away. Rightfully said. How come in this case RCB and KSCA and all those top officials, super rich people in RCB, they just did what they had to. Go on, Satya.
Give me 2 to 3 minutes,
Sure.
I will answer. That is exactly why the police commissioner was shunted. That is exactly why the DCP was shunted. That is exactly why the intelligence chief was moved out. That is exactly why all the lower level officials were shunted out. When clear police permission was not given, how did they allow so much of a crowd to come at KSCA stadium? When there are, this is not, this is not a rogue state. How did police allow so many people to come there?
You tell me, are you blaming the top cop, the DCP, who was shunted out? Because he's done very well earlier. In different situations, he has really, the government has, fine, okay, then why is Parameswara not shunted out? The buck stops with Parameswara.
If P. Kunohar report would have said that the Home Minister ordered the police to give the permission, then he would be sent out.
Oh, so in under your government, the police acts on its own, is it? I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this.
No,
I know.
For everything the Home Minister gives decision to the Kapan Park police station, is it? I have also never heard about this. The concerned SHO will take a decision. The concerned DCP will take a decision.
Satya, the pecking order is this. Siddaramaiah is the boss. After that comes Parameswara. After that comes police. No? So where does the buck stop? Now, conveniently, many people will say, okay, RCB. I have from day one said RCB is culpable. I have said on this show, I was the first one to say this RCB is the culprit. RCB is the culprit. Okay, today it's proven they are the culprit. But what about the government? Ashok, come in, Ashok. I don't have much time, so I have to...
has gone on record to say, police commissioner has met me, but he has not given any report as such to me.
With all due respect, is what his understanding is that government is not at all responsible, only RCB is responsible. Let us put the RCB under the frame and say that they are responsible. Now, when Siddaramaiah tweeted, what happens to his responsibility? When Siddaramaiah himself calls, what happens to his responsibility? Please, all are welcome. That's what his tweet was. And now Shalini Rajneesh and Satyavati came on the media and said that all are welcome. These are the events which is happening. All are welcome. And these two people representing the government of Karnataka saying that all are welcome. When what happens to their responsibility? Are they not responsible? Forget about the 3:12 p.m. incident. That may be a personal confidential issue with us. And we know that what happened. That's a different issue. Now, on the media, in the open front, Siddaramaiah tweeted Shalini Rajneesh and Satyavati coming on the media and saying that who will be holding who will hold these people's responsible now?
I will explain.
Are they only officials' problem? This is not.
Yeah, will explain. But Ashok, before that, Ashok, apart from criminal proceedings against RCB, I think it should happen. those tweeting and social media smartness, all this.
See, it's
You know, the
so
thing
that
is, it should
it
be,
is
according
not-
to me, they should be made to
that-
pay more than what they can afford. They should be shamed. If that little child, class 10 student who went, never came back, they can show all their smartness on social media. But I think somewhere the story is not clear to me. Where did they get, why were they so brazen? Why did they do it with impunity? Go ahead, Satya, go ahead.
Sudhaji, it is not CM's responsibility to know how many free passes RCB has given for a stadium capacity of 35,000.
No one said,
CM's
no one said that you're
responsibility.
veering away.
It is not CM's responsibility. It is KSCA's and RCB's responsibility to open all the gates.
You know, Satya,
If they have called
I think
everyone,
I've
if
screamed
it was
enough
free for all,
and asked you,
if it-
why is it, what gives them, like you have said on my show many times, you said, Sudha, I'm not going to speak as a spokesperson. What gives someone so much of arrogance to act with such impunity? These are your words. I can pull old shows. I'm asking you today. What gave RCB and KSCA so much of arrogance to say, "Arey, police has denied permission, so what? We will still do it. Let's get on to social media. We'll call them." And every
overconfidence. They
so if
feel
I'm,
they know-
can
they know
I
all the
dance on top of a bus in Bengaluru because I can dance on on top of a bus? What are you saying? Police will come after me. Ashok Gowda, come on in here. Do you think somewhere the government is today, as I see it, the fact is that it's going to take criminal action against RCB KSCA? Fine, perfect. There is a report by a retired judge, but the thing is, it seems that the government is not at all to be blamed anywhere. It's absolved itself totally.
See, this is when, under Siddaramaya's regime, whenever it is 2013 to 2018 or now 23 to till today, what is happening is only one thing is happening. There is an SIT which gets established, or there is some kind of an inquiry which happens, and that will be as per the Siddaramaya's instruction called Siddaramaya investigation team. Now, Kuna also has presented the same thing. Whatever was there in the Siddaramaya's mind is been presented by Kuna.
He is
Very
a man
simple,
with
very, very
impeccable
simple.
record.
I wish
See,
I had
this
more
is
time.
Kuno
We
is a
are
man with
responsible.
impeccable record.
I am
I-
saying the person who
He's an
organized
high court
DK
judge.
Kumar should be held responsible.
Don't kill him with,
Parmeshwara
justice
also should
Kuno.
be held responsible.
I think, yeah, I think Mr. Parmeshwara should stand up and at least say to the people of Karnataka, now, it's up to him. Who am I? I'm not an advisor, I'm a journalist. But somewhere, the buck has to stop. The buck has been passed on, but I'm happy. I'm happy that the RCB is culpable. I mean, said to be culpable.
See,
Those big daddies sitting there. I've completely, run out of time. My sincere apologies.
20 seconds. 20
ठीक है,
seconds.
go
I'll
ahead,
just come.
Satya. ठीक है.
See, we are not running away from our responsibility, Sudha. I have always said, we will take responsibility because ultimately we all have to take responsibility. That is why we have made a Justice Kuno Commission. Whatever comes from there, we will make sure that few things are done within the establishment, police establishment. Whenever someone doesn't take permission and still brings about 3 or 4 lakhs people, what should we do? These are the things that the administration will take place. This is this thing for us.
Dereliction of duty,
We will change ourselves.
top to bottom chaos and confusion.